Let us understand how to solve question number 2 of your assignment. Jesse agrees to build a fence for $1,200. It takes him 3 days longer than expected. So therefore, he earns $22.50 less per day than expected. In how many days did he expect to complete the fence? So let's start with defining the variable. So the variable comes from the last statement. In how many days did he expect to complete the fence? So let the number of days be x. So we say number of days be x, right? So that is the starting point. Now let's go to the problem and then understand how x is related with the numbers given to us. Jesse agrees to build a fence for $1,200. So that is the total cost. It takes him 3 days longer than expected. So it takes him how many days? So actual days are, so number of actual days will be how many? It is x plus 3, right? So that's how you get the second part. So it takes him 3 days longer than expected. So therefore, he earns $22.50 less per day than expected. So that gives us the equation. He earns $22.50 less per day than expected. So let's compare the earnings per day. So if he would have completed the job in X days, what was earning per day? Let's see. So we have earning per day. Should have been $1,200 for X days. So per day earning which was expected was really 1200 over X. But what was the actual earning? Actual earning was per day was how much? It was 1200 divided by X plus 3. Since it took him 3 days longer. Now the difference between the two is given to you as $22.50. Do you understand? The difference is given to you as $22.50. So his earning could have been higher. Now per day earning has decreased since the number of days have decreased. And therefore the difference, which is 1200 over x minus 1200 over x plus 3. Now this difference is equal to $22.50. So that is the equation which you need to solve. I hope you understand how we derived at this equation. Now that is a critical part for you to understand. Now solving, multiply both the sides by common denominator. In this case, the common denominator is x times x plus 3. So when you do that, you get 1200 times x plus 3, and on this side minus 1200 times x, and on the right side you get 2250 times x plus 3. Bring all the terms together, it will be a quadratic equation, apply quadratic formula, and then get your answer, right? So that is how this has to be done. You know how to apply quadratic formula, right? It is x equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a, right? Where a, b, c are coefficients of your quadratic equation, which is written in general as ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, right? So that should help you to solve this question. Don't forget to write down your units at the end, right? Number of days. If you get answer in decimal, you can kind of round the days to higher number, not to a lower one, right? So that's the kind of way you can answer this question. I hope that should help you to solve the question. So do it yourself and then write down your answers and we can discuss if there is a problem. Thank you and all the best.